morning, friends. It's Monday morning, September, 19th, I think. So this morning my alarm goes off, set for a specific time, goes off. I had woken up a little bit earlier, so for whatever reason, I hit the snooze button. I'm sure you've done that, right? And so my alarm goes off 5 minutes later. I reach over, tap it again, hit the snooze button. It goes off 5 minutes later. I hit the snooze button. 5 minutes later, I get up. So, as I'm walking, I'm thinking about just this word keeps popping in my head. Consistency. Consistency. Are you consistent? And how do you stay consistent? How do you become consistent? A lot of us have trouble. We say things that we want to do. Whether that's, I want to get fit. I want to start calling family members. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whatever it is. But the thing is, a lot of people I realize have trouble staying accountable to themselves, accountable for what they say that they want to accomplish. And one way to achieve, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, especially if you're trying to start a new routine, because routines come first, and over time, with consistency, routines turn into habits. Habits are when you just wake up and, it's easier to do. You're used to it. Your body starts to actually wake up at the same time every day, even without the alarm. You don't even have to set an alarm. You'll just wake up because your brain is wired to the universe somehow, and it's habits. It makes it easier. Over time, habits become addictions. And addictions is when you want to wake up, when you want to do the things, and it becomes easier, like working out. A lot of people want to work out, they want to get fit, but they don't like it. It's hard. It's hard at first, but anything over time that you do repetitively, consistently, becomes easier. How do you remain consistent? How do you remain consistent? Well, one way to really help yourself to get the consistency that you're looking at, to create the routines, turn them into habits and addictions that you want, is to track what you do. Because there's one thing to be asleep to the idea or to even know what your results are. I mean, if you don't even know what you're doing, it's easy to ignore it, right? So what if you, and I started doing this, what if you just start to track, if your goal for the week is to run 5 days that week, Monday through Friday, and you're going to take Saturday and Sunday off, whatever you want to do, you're trying to run, right? So your goal is to run, and you might get up the first time, you might only run one time the entire week, right? Now, you can either feel guilty, I'm walking my dog's walking me, you can feel guilty about getting up one time when you said you were going to get up 5 times, or you can track it. And at the end of the week, you can look at what you did and you can say, okay, these are the results, this is the truth, this is where I'm at. Where I'm at is last week I ran 0 times. This week I ran once. And then you just keep tracking it. Put it on a calendar. Write it down every single day. And that way, a couple weeks down the road, you're looking at, okay, now I'm running 3 times out of 5, then 4 times out of 5, then 5 times out of 5, then 6 times out of 5, and 7 times out of 5. And it gets easier and it gets easier because when you made your brain consciously aware of where you're at, it's easier to get the results. It's easier to accept that you're not just a loser because you didn't hold yourself accountable. You didn't do what you said you were going to do. So track your results. Make it easier for yourself. Look for the small wins. You might not jump from 0 to 5 right away, but any improvement is massive. It's massive. And then you're awake because you're aware. And once you become aware, you start to make hard things become easier. So anyways, make life easier. Track what you're doing. Decide what you're going to do. State it. Put it on paper. Put it on a calendar. Tell your friends, whatever. Set your alarm clocks and get up and do that stuff. And over time, that stuff will get easier, and you'll go from habits to addiction in a good way. When I talk about addiction, a lot of people probably think, oh, no, addictions are bad. Well, they can be if you're doing the wrong things. But if you're making your life better, get addicted to that, my friends. So anyways, everybody have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Remember to check out my page, subscribe, tell your friends, comment, let me know what you think. And folks, I hope a along my journey, I'll hear about some of you guys' results as well. All right, have a great day, my friends. Talk to you soon.